Valentine's Day is one of those holidays you either love or you hate. Well, no matter what relationship status you are in, we have some tips on how to make this Valentine's Day the best one yet. Dr. Margaret McCraw is a relationship expert, and this morning she is here with us to help make that day special for all of you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here today. And I know that it's amazing how one holiday can create so much anxiety for people who are actually in a relationship, and of course the single folks out there too. Why?
Well, you know, most people are not at the perfect place in the relationship for Valentine's Day. And you see all the commercials, and you go to the stores and you see the beautiful pictures of everybody having flowers and diamonds and, you know, the nice dinner. And sometimes your relationship is just not at that place. But you can be in a great relationship and still not be in that place in that moment. And that's where the anxiety comes. Or you're not in a relationship.
Well, come February 14th, what should we be doing? Should we be trying to emulate those commercials and going out to dinner and buying the gifts? What should we be doing?
It needs to come from your heart. It needs to be inspired, because if it's not, the other, you know, as part of a couple, you pick up that the person's just doing it to do it. So if you're in a relationship, then certainly talk about Valentine's Day and what would be special for each of you to do. Find out. Don't just assume. And don't just assume that dinner and flowers is the way to go. Maybe it's a day to take a, you know, a night out and go away for a day or two, or to celebrate on the weekend, not the weekday.
And it doesn't have to be just if you're married or if you're in a relationship. Single folks can go out and have a great time too.
Well, I really would like to emphasize that, because so many people who are not in a relationship get depressed around Valentine's Day. They feel inadequate. They feel like, oh gosh, another year and I'm not with somebody. Or they're in a new relationship and they're not sure about it. So there are so many other things you can do, because it's about love.
Exactly.
And so you have people in your life who you love, who care about you. Do something special for them. Take them out to lunch. Write them a card. If you know a friend's going through a rough time, then just do something to cheer them up. A phone call would be nice. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we're doing the wedding in the week, and we have 4 couples in our studios this morning. We're going to show you these folks here. They're all getting married. One of these couples will be getting married next Friday. What advice do you have to these couples who are just starting their relationship of forever?
Okay. Well, the greatest relationships where couples stay together and they're happy. That is when they have created a bond on all levels. That would be physical, which takes in sexual, emotional, spiritual, and intellectual. And most people, when they get married, that bond is not fully created in all those areas. By bond, I don't mean a mirror image of the other person, but I mean that you have respect, appreciation, admiration for your partner in those areas. And so that gets created over time through communication, verbal and nonverbal. But being aware, being conscious of that, and when you have that bond, it can't be broken. It just literally cannot be broken.
And then those other categories can come together too.
They come together. Physical, emotional, spiritual, mental, all is part of the whole person.
And respect. I always think that's one of the hugest things in a friendship, of relationships.
Yes, respect, integrity. That's very, very important. So that takes time to create, but that's the fun of the relationship.
And Valentine's Day is just one day. Every day of the year we could be celebrating this, and I know you have a book out that gives a lot of great advice to all of us out there.
Yes, the Relationship Code, and that's all about every kind of relationship and bringing love into those relationships.
Thank you so much for coming in. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Well, for more information on this book and about all of the love advice, relationship advice you might need, remember you can go to our website, foxbaltimore.com/morning.